Hello, hope you're all doing well. Today Comdex have asked me to give you a run through of their new Cswap exchange, a potential competitor for Osmosis. Now I've been following Comdex for a while, ever since they got involved with C assets, where you'll be able to buy gold and silver 24 hours a day via the medium of cryptocurrency. Now they have been getting a lot of heat lately because they haven't produced a finished product and people have been waiting. Hopefully this is the time for the turnaround. So let's have a look at the Cswap testnet, we'll see how to use it and what's it all about. Also we'll be able to see whether they have a competitive edge or not in the future. Let's hope these products are pushed out nice and quick. Alright, let's get started. So to get started on the testnet, I went to the website here, testnet.cswap.1/assets. I added my wallet in the corner and I needed to get access to some testnet CMDX. To get access to that, you go to the Comdex One Telegram, click on the request faucet, write $testnet and then your Comdex testnet address. After doing that, the bot sent me 50 Comdex tokens, as you can see here. So let's get bloody started. Firstly then, we can see that the user interface is quite nice. If we click on assets, just like Osmosis, if you click deposit, you'll be able to deposit your Atom or Osmo here. After receiving the testnet faucet tokens, you can see they've automatically been added. I didn't even need to click deposit for this. So we know that my assets are now on the platform. So how do we use these assets? Firstly, we go to trade. The trade is quite simple and we can see that the user interface is quite nice. So you can see here I've got 50 Comdex. If I choose, let's say 3 Comdex, I want to swap that for their new token Harbor. I simply click swap here, approve, bang. So it's nice, simple and streamlined, just like what we expect on the Cosmos. Now what makes this different to Osmosis? Well, it's this little beautiful button here, limit order. Now for those of you that don't know what a limit order is, let me define it for you. You essentially specify the price at which you want to buy these assets, and if the price of the token hits the price you want to buy it at, then the order will go through, otherwise it will not. So going back here then, I've clicked on limit order. I'm going to choose 10 Comdex. So we can see the pool price at the moment is 1.6 Harbor to Comdex. So if I put 10 Comdex in here, I would get 16.7 Harbor. Makes sense, right? But actually now I have a range to choose from. If I wanted to get 1.5 Harbor for that immediately, I could, but why would I do that? It's below market rates. So what I'm looking for is to get more Harbor for my money. So I'm going to push it all the way to 1.84. So here I'm going to put 1.84. So this means if the prices fluctuate down the line and they fall in my favor, this transaction will go through. So now I'm going to click swap. There is a 0.3% trade fee for this, and boom, look at this. So now we can see the details. We've got the order number, the time it expires, which is 6 hours from now. I assume down the line that this might change and you'll be able to extend your time. And I'm looking to sell 10 Comdex at the price of 1.84 Harbor, giving me a profit. If I wanted to as well, and I'm impatient or I'm waiting too long, I can click cancel, approve the transaction. So you've got to pay to cancel, remember that, and boom, transaction successful. So now if I refresh, it should be gone. So this is actually quite a nice addition. A limit order system integrated into the AMM. I personally think it's pretty cool where you can sit back and chill, get what you want at the prices that you want, within the range of course. Of course over time they're going to add more assets to this, and I would hope that the functional working product comes out ASAP. Now, moving down, we can see the initial assets I exchanged here. There is also a farm option. We can see there's one pool currently available, and as you know, in pools you need 50% of each asset. So let me show you how to add to these pools. So I only have a little bit of Harbor, so I'm going to click max on Harbor, and that will give me the instant current ratio to CMDX. So 5 Harbor is worth 3 CMDX. I'm going to click add liquidity, and there we go. I have $1.33 of liquidity in this pool. So now we've added liquidity to this, we need to farm it. So the next step then is we click on farm. I'm going to choose 100%. Currently we can see because it's testnet, there's 0 APR in this pool. I'm going to click farm, run the transaction, and there we go, successful. We can see that we've completed the process of adding our funds to this liquidity pool with an APR of 0.00%. Nice one. Not going to be rich anytime soon, but nice one. And if we want to get out of this, we're going to have to click on unfarm first and then withdraw. Makes sense? I bloody hope so. So now when we click on farm again, not only do we have this box here for child pools, we have the box for my pools. We can see that I am fully integrated into the CMDX Harbor pool. I've got liquidity of $1.33 and the pool liquidity stands at the moment of just over $500,000 with an APR of 0%. So it's good to see that that's all up and running. Next, governance. This will be where you're going to be able to vote on things. At the moment, we can see there's 55 proposals, and through this platform, you're going to be able to vote on what proposals you want, if you can be bothered. If you're staking and you don't vote, just remember the validator votes for you. So make sure you're choosing a validator you like. And finally, we have the portfolio button. We can see my remaining Comdex and Harbor. All of my Harbor I've put into the liquidity pool. If I click on liquidity, we can see what pool I'm in and we can manage that. And we can also see the history of my transactions from the limit order to the cancel of the limit order to the pool deposits. So yeah, all in all, quite a nice complete system from Comdex. I think it's fantastic that they're adding new features to the AMM on the Cosmos. And as soon as the product becomes functional, I will definitely be trying it out. Personally, I love bear market development. This is when the diamonds are bloody polished, isn't it? Alright, that's it from me, James at Cryptoconsh. I hope you enjoyed this little Cswap go over. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you again.